for real this time. Welcome back to restart the video here. Welcome.
We just did that.
Yay! I
Yep,
hope you still heard everything else. Anyway, welcome back to the Phantom March. Last we were here, stuff happened, and who's gonna tell us what happened?
Does anyone?
I could not tell you anything.
I wonder why.
Roughly,
I
I
don't
can
know.
very roughly, because I actually watched the VOD. I can't tell you in detail.
You watched the VOD? I should have watched the VOD.
Yeah, so what happened was we were going through the entire, weird door in the library, and a bunch of stuff happened. Cassius was apparently really drunk for a kid.
Cassius wasn't drunk.
But then we also somehow managed to break into Cassius's thing. I can't remember why, not gonna lie. But yeah, that was fun after like fighting with the Christago Golem and just chatting with it. And then after that, we also had Farfig, who was doing a bunch of beefing with himself, and then he met his dad, which was kind of cool. And yeah, and then all three of them to the bookkeeper and got their questions answered, where we learned a bunch. And then
oh, I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Spiral. Okay, I forgot about Spiral. No, yeah.
No,
so...
I clearly wasn't there.
No, okay, so I do remember what happened. Spiral was transported back to their ship, and then on their ship, they met with like a little small plasmoid, a heart by running into it. But then Spiral taught the kid how to make fingers and pluck it, and that was cute. But then we also learned a bunch of other stuff, such as the fact that Spiral's ship is currently being taken away, like by somewhere. I can't remember exactly where. I'm gonna have to look at the notes that Sketch so graciously sent me. We also know that Farfig's mom is alive, and Spiral took a book and is trying to knowledge by the gods. And yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why
I'm that isn't the most, but it's also like there's a few inaccuracies.
Can't remember half of it because I listen to it, but you also have to realize I can't fully pay attention sometimes.
You also already have inspiration.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm explaining this. I have inspiration.
Can I take it?
So everything except what everything Gordon said, except I was there.
Sure. Everything Sasha just said, except I wasn't there for like half of it.
That's also true. Anyway, well, that was.
Yes.
Anyway, Corn, nothing different happens. Welcome back, everyone. Corn ruined inspiration forever.
What do you mean?
Anyway, so now we are at the library, and things have been mildly explained. However, as you all are speaking, discussing what to do next, while at least, Ama is out, door will open and reveal Ama.
Whoa.
So wait, we're all chatting and speaking once Ama is out. Ama is revealed?
While Ama is coming out, and then Ama comes out. Or before... Hey, look, Ama is here.
Hey, look.
Waves.
Oh, man, I hope I'm okay. Oh, hey, Ama.
Oh, hey, this is Ama.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not there.
I'm here now. I'm not. Sorry it took so long. It's that, how do I put this? I got lost for a bit, but I'm here.
I suppose that makes sense. It is a maze of the mind.
Yeah, I had to deal with some dark spaces, and it's hard to navigate through the dark.
Did you light a torch?
Oh, that sounds like an...
I want to, because I was in a wooden building. Recipe for disaster.
Well, we're glad you're back. Did you manage to come across the bookkeeper too?
Can I ask if...
Wonderful. What did you learn? We were just going
questions.
over what we learned from our sides.
Yeah, so I got to ask a few questions. One of them he actually couldn't even answer. And
Wow.
I learned truly what a phantom was. That is one of the tears from a god, essentially. That's how
Blood.
blood. Sorry, I thought I keep getting confused. It's some
Tears are a different
bodily fluid from a god.
Bookkeeper slide from
You're
the back of
close.
the head.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
does line up with what we learned.
And apparently it was a soulless creation, essentially, that they're seeking out souls.
Yeah, they tend to
Interesting.
do that.
I also asked him if it was possible to undo the phantomification process, but from what we heard, he doesn't know, and it could be a answer we find out throughout our quests.
Oh.
And yeah, what we do know is that they're sort of evolution-like stage, essentially. So Millie is one of those beings going through that evolution-like stage.
Neat.
Interesting.
And that's roughly all the big questions about the Phantom.
Did you get anything else cool?
I did ask a personal question, and I'm currently just trying to understand what it means.
Wow. Well, I bet you didn't
Well,
get
would you
anything
like some
as...
help deciphering?
Yeah. Also, I bet you didn't get anything as cool as
Maybe
that weird book Spiral has.
a buck?
It's apparently worth like
Ah.
7,000 gold.
What's inside the book?
Holds finger up to drawn mouth, like shh.
I mean, last I saw one of the books in there, it was hard to read. But I guess, I don't know. I only know generally how to read, so.
Most of us do.
Well, it's all right. I'm sure having books in our possession
Yeah.
will still be valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nonetheless,
Yeah.
what we learned ourselves is that that there's a weapon capable of killing gods. That they're a new generation of gods, known as the second generation, born from the current new gods, quote unquote, and that the old gods are not necessarily gone, but hanging around, doing things. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah. Two things. And this is kind of like a group discussion kind of thing that we need to go over. Is the piece of information that we need in order to be able to defeat the Phantom March once and for all is locked away. The God of Knowledge has hidden away his or her their secrets to be forever protected. And you're not gonna guess where it is.
Is it where the giant was? Because I remember they were holding some sort of knowledge back there.
That is exactly correct.
So how
So
do
if
we get in?
well, that's the question, is that we can decide to try and go and pick a brain and see if we can convince them to let us in,
I don't think
try
we're gonna do
brawling or
that.
proving our worth, or
I think that's gonna work because last time they were really adamant that, we would get the symbol of the god before we could.
well, we're gonna have to then we can't just let it settle. I mean, it's forbidden knowledge, and the god of knowledge doesn't want to look at it themselves, but we're gonna have to risk it. It's either that or we put it off for the meantime and we return back to the kingdom and explain the whole phantom situation as we understand it to the king. So that we can try and come up with a plan for defend for the upcoming like battle that's gonna be going on.
I might have an idea for that. Well, kind of.
I was going to suggest to see if maybe we could find some way to speak with the god and explain it to them.
That's not my idea.
God of knowledge?
Yeah.
We could certainly try, but one, that's a very impossible task for the level that even I am at. And I don't know.
That's
Just
true.
not only are we not going to be able to reach the god, but being able to prove that we should have that knowledge, I feel like that's probably the longest stretch we could make.
Right.
Yeah,
But-
Karen, what were you thinking?
actually, I'm good buddies with my friends in House Kinsey. I'm one of their scouts, and they're big on worship of the goddess of knowledge and all that. So I was thinking maybe they could help us, or like have some thoughts on what we could or couldn't do.
That's
That's a good
actually
idea.
not a bad idea.
Yeah, I was going to suggest
could
that
be
we
really
would speak to
helpful.
some. Yeah, I was going to suggest we speak with one of the clerics, but I don't actually know any clerics of hers, so that would be
I've
really
had a
helpful.
few. They're all the way on the other continent for the most part, though. Big desert. It's hard to run in.
Tell you what, I think that's a great idea.
Mhm.
I think maybe we should try our luck with the mountaintop for right now, since it's the closest and we can do it in a day.
hmm
Then we can return to the kingdom and prepare for an escapade to head towards the desert.
Yep.
I like that.
At least that's my thought. If anyone, I'd love to hear what you think.
Thought you sound like you are currently about to burrow into a bunch of furs.
Wow.
You sound like you're buried in blankets right now.
It sounds like
is
you're buried
true.
in Harpy.
That is true. I was
Gross, no.
literally snug as a bug in a rug, giving it a tug.
I love the transition from profile to spiral.
Hold on, let
Yeah, Sasha.
me perform my ritual of better audio quality.
Oh, please.
While the ritual's performing, hey Spiral, hey Ray, you should answer that question.
Yeah, Spiral, to answer your question, if you look at the back of the book to try and find an author name, it still just looks like a ruined book.
Damn.
Huzzah.
That is
Was
a
that-
ritual
If
better
you
audio.
open the book, you see
Ritual
a
successful.
page full of. The pages just kind of look like smudged, ruined text. And yet, as you read it, hey, Spiral, I'm actually, if you get into this, could you go ahead and roll me I think it would be a wisdom?
Yeah, I figured it would be something like that. Five.
Oh
Three,
shit!
two,
That was insane.
one.
What's going on?
As you read through this book, you find yourself just flipping through the pages back and forth. You don't even realize you're doing it anymore as you just start scanning and skimming. And everyone else, if you were to look at Spiral, it would just look like someone is very, very what's the word? Just frantically, that's the one. Frantically looking, trying to find anything.
You okay?
Spiral, you find yourself able to look away from the book. Even though you can't make out anything it says.
I'm gonna stick my hand between Spiral and the book and give it a wave. Hmm.
Turns
Mr.
around, keeps
Spiral?
reading book.
Hey! Hey!
I fly above Spiral. I jump up and fly above Spiral, and I try and cover the book still over the book.
So I will be right back after to use the bathroom.
Okay.
What the hell?
I have to.
Shake.
Face is on your mask right now.
Good question.
Draw it right now for me.
It was probably just like a place of general curiosity. So like
Raised eyebrow.
yeah.
Can you be the thinking emoji right now? They're nodding knowingly.
It is unfortunate it will not appear in the recording.
Why not? With the
How
recording
much
got
sketch
stopped.
was it?
Sketch has to go piss, girl.
Yeah,
Well,
but
this
True.
sucks ass anyway. So
Shut
like
up.
whatever.
I disagree.
Bitch.
Anyway. Bitch. What was I saying?
I don't remember. I'm covering the book.
What was anyone saying?
Oh yeah,
Attempts-
that's right.
attempts to shake you off.
You guys were saying, not me.
Hey! Mr. Spiral, what is going on?
Oh wait, you can understand.
I can.
Get out of my way. I'm trying to read.
There is nothing here.
I don't. There's.
It
God, shut up.
do not tell me to shut up. It's much beyond recognition.
I don't know what. There's just words. There's gotta be words.
Where are the words?
I gotta find them. I gotta see that points to the book. That's something. That's something. I tell you.
Okay, I went to see what the hell Spiral's looking
Oh,
at.
shit. Hey, okay, Cassius, make a wisdom save, boy.
This is great. This is everything I've wanted and more. Where's my
Also, what
wisdom?
happens when you try to look at spoilers?
This is
Where's oh, there it is. Uh-oh.
Shoves your
Rolling a
head,
wisdom?
shoves your face in the book.
I did shoving my head in the book.
oh boy.
11. As you look in the book, you do. What's the way to put it? Drawn to it. There's
this is-
definitely an appeal to it. You don't quite get the same attraction that Spiral did.
I just drawing. No, I mean, yes, this looks a little interesting, but I do not think this is what at the moment.
But like maybe, but like this is written by a god. It could have such important knowledge to our current predicament.
What if we look at this later when we can try to decode it all together?
Well, what if the guys who work for the god knowledge god? What if they see the book and like, oh my god, they got a thing for books.
Would you like to hide it in one of our bags?
No.
Why not? It's well, they won't see it. obsessed with just flinging this boy.
I've got to figure this out.
They're in
Uh,
real time.
what
They're
are they-
still this close to each.
What are they doing over there?
Hollow, you read.
Mr.
Get Hollow for me.
Hollow! Mr. Hollow, come here!
Oh, hello. Are you two still going through your book?
I forgot
Look!
you can't understand Spider.
Look at this. Shoves book in your face.
Jesus.
It's a blank page.
I need you to make
Hello.
Roll a one, roll a one, roll a one.
Roll a 1.
My
Which one?
God! Damn
Okay,
it.
yeah, no, Hollow. This
Your
is a
wisdom
book.
is fast.
It's full of smudges and burnt text, and there's something on there. It's not blank. It's just not anything readable.
I look at it, and then I look at the two who are like standing over the table, like looking at me like with like beady eyes. And I close the book, and I go,
Hey!
"Okay, good. I think you guys need a nap."
I was reading.
Yeah.
Wait, why was I reading that?
Yeah, that was very strange.
Yeah, so what
Stupid ass.
I'm gonna slide it back to Spiral.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this away.
Anyways, moving on. Where are we going now?
All right. So let's go over the idea. What I suggested is we go to the mountaintop since we're close by already. See if we can try and convince a couple up there to let us through. I suspect we will fail, but worth a shot. Then we can decide whether or not we want to return to the king or pursue. Well, I suppose we should go to the kingdom, alert the king as to the situation, and then pursue. Perrin's lead. But unless somebody else has a better idea, I'm very open to any other options.
Yeah, I'm down
Hi,
for that,
I'm
but
absolutely that.
what if we get struck by lightning again? The storm's probably back up.
Struck
now.
by. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean, to be honest, we can't not try. And maybe they will be nice because they like Parfig.
No,
Where's
perhaps.
Farfig anyways? I didn't.
I think he
Today.
took one look at the book and
He did
kind of
mention wanting to go find a book.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Perfect is fighting a book.
Yeah, does that shock you?
No.
Yeah.
I also thought he could not read.
Why wouldn't he be able to read?
That's kind of racist of.
It's been established in canon.
Hey!
That's kind of racist of you, whispering sketch.
Yeah.
Racist if it's true for them. That's not a bad assumption. It's fine.
But yeah, I'm always down to get struck by lightning,
So,
so
Should we leave him here to look for his book, or should we just ask him to go now?
Well, I mean, we'll be returning.
he's still kind of scorched by lightning since we haven't rested at all since we really got back. So, can we sit down for a short
Mr.
rest
Ronald.
real quick?
Yes.
Why, yes.
The short
Yeah.
rest that we took while we were waiting for Amal? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, of course. We already did that. Everyone except Amal did that.
Yeah.
Everyone except Amal did that.
Yeah.
Amal we have to
Amal
take
had a long
another
rest
short
because
rest
Amal-
for Amal.
Was trapped in there for a day, obviously.
Uh-huh.
It felt like a day.
Tired
Yeah.
day.
Like weeks. Felt like weeks being in there.
The ice cream is
Can I get some?
fucking
If
broke.
we want to leave, can I get some healing? I got over the head twice by a shovel.
What?
Ow.
A shovel? Why?
What?
Why a
What?
shovel?
It's a long story.
Absolutely.
I'm also gonna spend some hit dice while we're resting. Gonna do.
For
two.
taking a rest, you heal naturally while resting. It's kind of a thing.
That's
Like
kind
how in are you?
I got hit over the head twice.
But like, injured are you?
According to
On of like 1 to say what's a number you would say arbitrarily?
about 54.
That would be like your maximum 54 out of a scale of 1 to 54 arbitrarily. How injured are you?
I feel like out of that arbitrary scale, about 36.
Oh, you're
Alright.
fine.
What are you all
I mean,
talking about?
I can treat it.
If-
It's fine.
Yeah.
Also, what the hell are you talking about? Why are you acting like you can understand Spiral?
good
I've been
question.
translating back and forth this whole time.
Yeah. So,
Anyways, I'm just gonna use
Just
a
explain to
charge.
them the arbitrary scale.
Don't understand this arbitrary scale.
I am going to use a use of my healer's kit. A ma of your choice that you own. Plus an additional 3. And if you roll a 1, you can re-roll it.
Damn.
13, you get 13 hit points back.
Like, if I had to
Slay!
put my health to an
Whoa,
arbitrary
that's like
scale,
the opposite of 1.
out of like say 1.
Oh, never mind. You
to,
gained 16.
oh, even
One-
better.
like 1 to 36. I'd say I'm doing maybe like a 20.
Fine. I spend another charge of
I
my
did not ask
healer's
for
kit.
this. You didn't even hear me.
What?
Do you
All you
want
heard blah, blah, blah.
You did
slime
not even hear him.
transfusion? I can clear it very clearly. You're very much a lot thinner than you were.
I don't know what you're talking
He
about.
says he does not know what you're talking about.
I'm going to heal you against your wishes.
No, I'm
Against
fine.
your wishes.
I'm healing myself
What the
against my own wishes.
What? All right. You guys saw it. You guys saw it. The bard wants to use the healing word, and he doesn't want the healing spell of the literal healing cleric. All right.
You
there you
know,
go.
heal, and it's crazy.
Anyways, roll a hit die.
What do we double
Well,
heal?
I need to do that for my short. Are we taking a short or a long rest?
I'm giving you a free die.
You're getting another die if you want to spend die.
There you go. Now you regain 9 hit points. Cool. Now you're overhealed.
That's
That
crazy.
much. Oh, can I add that to my temporary hit points?
No.
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 Oh.
Oh.
Hey, so are we taking a short rest?
I thought
Yeah.
that did
Yeah,
anyway.
We got a short
Oh,
rest.
it's
while
a
Mom
rest.
was
I thought we were
alive.
taking what we said.
I thought this was already a rest.
So we got to rest while we were resting.
Free rest?
I think
Did we rest while we were?
I think
Where are
we
we?
got-
Yeah.
I think we got a rest while Ma was in baby jail for a lot longer, so everyone but her got a short rest. Assuming you didn't
Yeah,
perform any
so that's why
intense
I needed it.
activity.
Can the DM affirm that?
What was the question?
Did we take a short rest while waiting for Ma?
Did you want to?
I don't know, maybe.
What is happening?
I'm just trying to figure if I can recover some spell slots.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Since you're going to go to Winona, go here. You
Cover spell slots on a short rest.
Can't you? I don't know.
I thought so.
Unless you're a warlock.
I
thought
thought
so.
you only do that
Longer.
if you're a warlock.
Oh well, I don't
Yeah.
know. I just wanted to click the short rest button.
Nice.
Does it do anything for you?
I don't know.
Wizards
Ah!
also can get some back if they use their ability, but
Oh,
I probably would have gotten some bardic inspiration,
Yeah.
but I didn't use any.
Anyways, let's go.
Warlock in here, and I can't.
Back at the drawing.
Anyways, Ahmad, are you still needing hit points?
No, I feel better now.
Okay,
lot
cool.
better,
Because if
thank
you
you.
need healing, let me know. Because the minimum I can roll is a 20.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Good luck, landwalkers. If you find anything nice, we hope you come share.
We
Okay.
hope you come.
You don't. She
What does
can't
that
say
mean,
that.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm the Harpy Queen. I can say whatever the hell I want.
What Mr. Master was very rude. I don't think he was.
Oh.
You were speaking straight blar.
I'm sorry. I was talking too fast.
I'm gonna go
I'm
for
very
a
nervous still.
shake from the Harpy Queen.
A
Oh, you're
firm
gonna say something
handshake to
completely
royalty.
else, but yes.
You mean a?
I'm
you
gonna
mean
give a handshake to
talent?
royalty.
You mean a shake?
No, that
They
I would
have
be
hands.
giving a talent shake.
You mean a
Okay, I
talent
would-
shake?
Kind of recoils slightly, just like part shock, part oh, a landwalker wants to take my hand.
No.
And she's just gonna kind of watch and see if your hand goes anywhere. And all the other, a few other actually gasp, like, oh, you even hear it's not a landwalker.
I'm melody, and my hand stays there.
Ah, well, it was interesting having landwalkers in our library.
I
And
was
she
pretty fair.
will
I think she
sort of give you a handshake, more like grab the top of your hand in like a overly like flourishy gesture.
I stab her with a poison
Oh my
needle.
god! Is that real?
No.
Is that true? Okay, Jesus.
It's true. There we go.
Yeah,
there it
my
is.
lawful good character fucking assassinates this random lady.
Not what I was expecting.
That's
when
crazy.
she finally lets go of my hand, I'll take another bow and I'll go join everybody again.
Oh, that was very brave.
Was
I
it?
think so. All of the other harpies
Hey,
looks
the
very
others-
nervous that you did that.
Really? I didn't even notice.
I think it's like a royalty thing. I'm not sure. But let's get out of
Yeah,
here.
it
Royalties
might be a
are not
royalty
above.
thing.
Royalty is not above a deal from man to man.
That was a woman, Mr. Harlow.
I thought it was mostly a
Actually, I think that's a harpy.
Harpies don't have genders. Fuck you.
Oh,
That's
my
crazy.
mistake. Moving on. Sorry.
We're walking now. We're
All right.
But
Do we
yes,
have any
moving
last things
on.
here in the library before we go?
Nuh-uh.
Spiral looks at the harpies that they were trying to make a deal with earlier and gives them like one last eyebrow raise.
No, we saw you go
That's crazy.
crazy. We don't want to look at that anymore.
I went crazy
That's
for
crazy.
knowledge. No one can respect it.
Anyone understand what they just said?
Oh yeah. Also,
can-
I returned my books.
Oh yeah.
Ah, good. You wouldn't want a harpy trying to hunt you down for books.
How
True.
thoughtful.
I also returned the books just in case.
I don't know if I had any, but just in case I did, I do return them.
I did not take any, so I have nothing to return.
Orphic will join you soon. Orphic wants to find books.
Perfect stays here.
Well, unless anyone
Okay,
else wants
bye bye ogre,
Bye.
That's his
orc,
name.
No, I don't.
whatever he is. I don't know. Who are you people?
Oh,
We go.
Hey,
Goodness.
hey, Bird. I wasn't paying attention. Can you ask the old human where we're going?
Not my name, but okay. Mr. Hollow,
Yes, Cassius.
Spiral asked where we are going again.
Oh, we're returning back up to the mountaintop to see if we can convince the giant and the kobold to let us have the forbidden knowledge inside.
Oh, that's so cool. Let us grab that lightning immunity staff that we still have, right?
No,
We are
Sparrow,
kind
we
of
gave it
hoping
back.
that since we made friends with them, they wouldn't try to strike us. Think of it more as a friendly visit.
I think that's not how the weather works.
Yeah. I also don't think how that's
Maybe,
that's
but-
They
weather
control
works.
the weather.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If they control
But
the weather,
like,
that might be how it works.
are they able to pick and choose?
I don't know if they'd be able to
That's
sense
what they
us
seemed to suggest
approaching.
before.
They didn't even realize we were going up there until we got into the cave.
Mhm, mhm.
But they also didn't know
That
who
is
we
true.
were.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm always down to get struck by lightning and have a good fight with the giant, but like, you guys are a little squishy.
Oh.
Oh. Wait.
Good timing.
Sorry, I meant to mute myself because my mom was yelling at someone outside and accidentally left the call.
Nice.
That's funny.
You guys are kind of squishy.
I don't know. It
So
just seems like
if anyone is afraid
True.
to return back up the mountain, feel free to wait here.
I'm also saying
yeah.
2 of you are metallic and 1 of you is liquid.
Oh,
yes.
And 1 of you is a flying
Well-
type, which is weak to electric.
What
this
do
is
you
not
mean two?
Pokemon parent.
What do you mean 2 of us are metal?
Don't you? Oh wait, don't you have armor with Emma?
Armor?
Oh yeah, you're
metal
right. I
variety.
do.
Oh yeah.
No,
Looks
no,
down.
no. But this is no. I asked that in character because she's gonna forget. Oh yeah, I forget. I do wear armor.
It's fine. I can take some. I can tank some lightning. It's like it's acid damage, right?
I mean,
Ask
Oh,
it's
Bird.
lightning damage.
Bird. Ask him if it's acid damage.
I do not think it is acid damage, Spiral.
Bird. I'm sure it's acid damage.
appreciate your concern and your very astute observation, but at the time, I know I can handle.
I think we should be fine.
Uh,
Again,
I'm gonna wait. Bird, tell him I'm waiting.
Okay. It's still not my name. Spiral says he's going to stay down.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, I might
no
wait
worries.
Cassius,
too,
you should
'cause,
probably stay down here too.
Why?
You want to go into the storm? You
I am
do?
tough. I am cool. I can handle a little bit of lightning.
it's more than a little bit. We will warn you.
I did not get that hurt the first time we came up behind you.
yeah, it's because I had the staff of not getting struck by lightning for this.
To such a dangerous place.
I think I'm
Of my
gonna.
own volition, Mr. Hollow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think I'm gonna stay behind too. I think what's gonna happen is you're gonna go up there. They're gonna say no, and they're gonna throw you off a cliff or something, non-lethally. And I mean, normally I'm down for a fight, but today's been pretty long and exhausting. So I go to but Spiral, I could find something to do. I'm sure. We're very productive.
Hey, Bird, tell the horse that they should probably take their lightning rod with them.
Not either of our names. We still do not have the lightning rod. Wait! Darren, you have a lightning rod! You are the
What?
lightning rod, aren't you?
What? No,
That horn in your head, did that not work last time?
no, the staff did that.
We are
Yes, the
not
staff,
going to
but you
use.
also
Yeah, we're not gonna.
We are not going to use Perrin as a target for lightning.
not saying as a target. I'm not saying.
Cassius,
I just had a moment of realization. Is all.
Cassius,
I
if you
remembered what
insinuate-
happened.
Cassius, if you insinuate that Perrin should throw himself into danger, I'm gonna have to ground you.
Wait a second, danger.
No, I was not.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
It's you cannot fist fight lightning. I'm so sorry, but I
But-
don't know how to tell you.
But I did that last
You're-
time. I literally did.
Pure
Look.
lightning does not work like that.
Look, if we're gonna be splitting up, I think it would be more time efficient if me and Cassius and Amar, are you coming with us?
Yes.
Okay, so me, Cassius, and Amar will head up the mountain. Spiral, Perrin, and Farfig, why don't you three head down the mountain and make the golden shore hole, and that way you can go ahead and inform the king, get some good rest in, and we'll be maybe.
Sure, sounds good.
Nice. Pose.
He's supposed
Because I have plenty of camping supplies that'll handle me, Cassius, and Ama.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have enough supplies for yourselves? Do you guys need any?
I have plenty here. I'm always prepared for long travels.
Sounds good. All right, if that works for everybody, then I suppose we'll see you in a matter of a day.
Okay, bye.
Wait.
Oh.
Tell them to wait.
What?
Blah 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 blah.
Bark inspiration.
Blah. Each of you get one.
Nice.
Like each of
Yeah.
one's going up the mountain.
Sweet. Is it a D6,
Yeah.
D8?
It is a which one is it?
D8 at level 5.
Yeah, that.
Sweet. That's pretty epic.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
Nice.
Spiral.
Very
Yeah, it's a
epic.
TA.
All
Travel
right.
safe yourself. The storms coming up are pretty bad, so they're probably going to be even worse going down.
Yeah.
Flips you off.
Oh, okay.
That was rude.
Oh, all right.
The
Never
inspiration
mind,
and
I guess.
everything. Flips you off is crazy.
I know who I will not be praying for tonight.
Whoa.
I'm still going to pray for him. I just wanted him to feel bad.
Oh. Okay.
And then we split like banana.
I thought,
yeah.
I thought
At
for a
the
moment
party,
that
love
you were
when that
singing the
happens.
funeral music. I thought you-
I will be using my cart if the other nerds coming with me. Just want to sit down and relax for the entire trip back.
Offit does not think you will fit in puny horse's cart.
It's pretty big.
Good perfect impression.
Thank you.
That is good.
I can carry
What's
up
that guy's
to
story?
this amount in a cart.
It's want to figure
Offit is worried
1,000
that puny
pounds.
horse will have its back broken and be made humble.
Yeah, that's why you go in the cart and not on me.
Offit will try.
Huddles
Actually,
his knees
before-
together and sits on the cart.
Yay.
Before we split up, actually, before I send you guys off on your own, you guys do know what you need to tell the king, right?
Sketch does. Perrin debatable.
Debatable.
I guess I could guess like I will fill in
Mm-hmm.
to Perrin what kind of message I need him to tell the king. Then.
Uh-huh. You know,
And then with that, I will let you decide what to do yourself with that information.
excellent. You could always just, like, write a letter for me to hand over with my hands.
Yeah, but then that doesn't leave as many opportunities for silly things.
That is true.
That's true.
Plus, also, I would prefer it if I didn't control the social situation in every single fucking scene.
Yeah, I'm trustworthy. It'll be fine.
I
Okay,
trust Spiral and you to collectively together be able to explain it in a way together that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying, Ama?
I was gonna go say I would normally join, but I do not want to go back to the kingdom without without y'all. So I want to go up to there because that's gonna be what we call a sussy cringe baby in the business.
Hell yeah.
What?
What were all of those
What?
words just now?
Oh, I said that out of character. Sorry.
No,
I know,
it's in
it'd
character.
be funnier if you didn't.
Mom's having a great argument outside with someone.
Fantastic. You love to hear it.
All right, Ray, we're splitting the party.
You
The party's splitting.
certainly are. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right, who
Just
wants
got
to go?
back together.
Well, Golden Shorehold needs to get there first, and technically, those going to the Giant have a quicker.
I had to step
Trends.
away for a moment. Did I miss anything?
Not much. Just I'm not calling everyone sus and something in character,
And
obviously.
something like that. It was very confusing
No.
in character, obviously.
No.
No.
Oh, like the game Among
Oh.
Us.
What? What is that?
Do you guys not have? Oh, you guys don't have Among Us on this planet.
What are you
That's
saying?
insane. Yeah, what
Ooh,
are
there's
you
a
saying?
verse about that in my Bible.
What?
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 All right, so I'm gonna flip a coin.
Mm-hmm.
Mountain goes
Flip
first.
you upside down.
Slay.
I love that coin of a D4.
Beautiful
If it was
coin.
1 or 2, it would be Mountain. If it was 3 or 4, it'd be Tails. Head as in the top of the mountain, tails as in down the mountain.
Tail.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell tails is, but that's what 3 and 4 would have been.
Yeah. So true. We're off to a great start, aren't we?
I'm genuinely glad that this is a disaster right now. Anyway,
Let's
going
see.
to the mountain.
One and
is-
2 can be heads, and then 3 and 4 can be heads.
What? No, wait.
No, Spiral. It's called Tails on the other side of a coin.
What the hell is that?
I have one of those.
Points to the backs
too.
of both Aaron and Cassius.
These.
On my planet, we have heads and other heads.
What?
I mean, technically, certain people have 2 heads.
I want to move on with this conversation,
That's what we do
please.
with 2 heads.
On my planet, we have starboard and port side.
What
Man,
the-
I really wish you could understand what Spiral's saying.
It was really funny,
too.
trust me.
Truth.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. The translator
What?
isn't with them anymore.
I wasn't
the
making a
translator
joke.
isn't with them. Spiral will be translating shit now.
It'll be
fine.
fine. We're trustworthy.
All right, mountain team.
Oh, by the way,
Making your
Matt,
way to the
because-
mountain is the easy
Just
part.
because I won't be paying attention as much, I would like to remind you that I also have unfailing inspiration. Where
Whoa.
if your roll still fails, you can keep the bardic inspiration anyway.
Slay.
Nice. That's pretty good.
That's really good, actually.
God, we're so inspired right now.
Some of us more than others.
So, just as before, as you approach the site of the sealed door in the cave, there is a swirl of dark gray clouds.
Those don't look very promising.
Oh boy.
I promise it'll be okay.
Okay.
As long as we keep moving forward, no amount of damage that the clouds can cause us will be able to stop us.
And you are a healer, so if we do get hurt, you'll be able to heal us.
That is exactly what I'm referring to.
Alrighty.
Let's just run and see how far we can get.
Yes, I agree.
As you walk into the threshold of the storm, the clouds suddenly start to swirl a bit faster. The wind picks up, and at first, the rolling fields now turn into a complete deluge as the rain begins to pour down.
I'm gonna
Deluge.
run.
Deluge.
Deluge.
You mean
Yeah,
That's a
deluge.
Harvard. That's a Harvard word.
Deluge.
Surely it's not deluge.
Yeah.
Deluge, more like deluge.
Not. It's
Ta-
deluge,
yeah.
isn't it?
It's it's deluge.
I'm gonna
Oh.
run.
No, hang on.
I know this because I,
I
play
can
Magic the
read.
Gathering.
I can read IPA. Give me a minute. Oh, it is.
I play Magic the Gathering, and there's a very popular card called Toxic Deluge.
Okay, well maybe you were pronouncing it wrong. You ever think of that?
I was not, though.
Clearly, because we have discovered that I was incorrect. It is deluge. Who Madeline? Cool. Hi Madeline. So anyway, yes. Ama. As you make your way in, I would like you to try and avoid being struck by lightning.
Yeah. What should I?
I mean, how do you want to avoid it?
Hold on. Need to do a quick. I am. Ooh, what does this do? Hold on. Yeah, come back to me. I'm gonna do some reading on what this does.
All right. Well, then in that case, I guess you would all want to avoid getting struck by lightning.
Actually, I have an idea.
Oh,
Hey,
go on.
Cassius, how fast can you fly?
This Cassie's dead.
Oh, can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. It's
Hello.
okay.
My power went out.
Oh my god.
It's got
Oh, fuck.
great news.
How many times has God tried to kill Bobbin
Look.
again?
Suck.
Anyway, have a fun session. Love you all.
Maya.
What
Okay.
did I miss?
You got struck by lightning in real life. Right, you hit the wrong character. You're supposed to hit the characters, not the players with lightning.
Right, you're supposed to hit Cassius, not Robin.
I'm sorry. I rolled a 1 for aim and I hit Robin.
You transcended to the real world.
I rolled a
The
1 and I
computer
went,
just gave that-
oh shit, there it goes. Well, I don't know who's down south, so it should be fine. Oh shit.
That's funny.
You guys
Are you?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, this
Huh.
is awkward.
Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on. I think I'm coming back. Hello?
hello? Hello?
Oh.
No.
The Wi-Fi on the computer won't come on. I'll be
So,
on my phone for now.
Well,
Maybe.
Corin, do you want to write down your idea and I'll go to the town group instead?
Yeah.
Why?
All
No!
right. To the town group then.
Yay.
You need to get down the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And to do that, first I would just like you to roll a survival
I do
check,
have
whoever feels like it.
I do have navigator's tools. Can I roll that for a big bonus?
Yes.
Yippee. Set this sucker to roll with wisdom.
My Discord won't open.
19.
What's wrong with him?
Mhm. Alrighty. So yeah, going down the mountain, especially Perrin, with you and your tools,
Mhm.
you find a pretty decent way. There's at one point where Farfig kind of just rolls out of the cart, but not like falls. He's still like holding his legs together like a ball, and he literally rolls because he's so huge.
Oh, I'm sure
Farfig
it'll
is
be
all
fine.
right. Back in the cart.
Mhm.
Let us go, puny horse.
Okay.
And other than that, it's a pretty uneventful time. You managed to get down. You would pass by, I forget what I named this town, and I can't find it in my notes. Send help.
No.
Sweet you.
But we are
But the point is, yeah, you what?
we are passing by because that's not Gold Shorehold.
We're
Yeah.
passing by good old Johntown.
That's not its name. So as you get to the Gold Shorehold, it is as you're pretty, and since you don't have any sort of magical sight, not absolutely swarming with phantoms.
Wow. Everything looks so normal.
Where do you
That's a great question. Like, Spiral, I know we're supposed to like go to the king, but the others aren't here. We could go wherever we want.
The power of the sun in the palm of our hands.
Harry doesn't know what you're saying, but he nods along. I mean, like, the Coliseum's right there down the street. Hmm.
What if we went to that town? Points east.
East.
No, that's not east. That's west.
I
This
was
one?
gonna say there's
You're right.
mountains.
Those are mountains.
Nuts.
Oh, I think that's the druid place the guys we saved from the Shade Forest are from. Wonder how they're doing. That is a bit of a walk, though. Like, what time is it, anyways? Now it's got to be getting pretty late since
Yeah, it is late evening.
Shrugs. Spiral can see in the dark. He doesn't care.
Yeah, Perrin can't. Perrin also doesn't care, but also guess that's because he's stupid. Okay, do you have anything, fun ideas for things to do before we go to the king? Because, like, we could go there, but I don't know. Kind of want to do something fun first, get my mind off everything, you know? Okay, I don't understand a word you just said still. Can you point me in the direction of where you want to go?
Points at the kingdom.
Oh, but like where in there? We're in the kingdom.
Oh, I thought we were in the town.
Not
Like before the
No,
kingdom.
parents says we go through because you guys aren't code.
Yeah.
You don't
Look,
need to.
I'm
You
going
don't.
for
You
the
don't.
speed run time right now. We can't make pit stops.
He says, looking for a distraction.
Yeah, we need to do all the side quests.
Points at the kingdom again.
The castle.
Yeah.
Oh, you're no fun. Fine. I guess we could talk to the stupid king first and do the stupid stuff and get stupid gold or
And
whatever.
draws, takes out an autograph paper and draws something.
Oh.
It's a crude drawing of a bath. He
Okay.
draws a crown over it.
Hmm.
Draws a raised eyebrow.
Do you want to go swimming?
Shakes head.
Oh.
Points at crown. Points at bath.
You can hear Windows XP noises coming from Perrin.
Do I have any more uses of universal speech? I can expend a spell slot for it. Might as well.
Oh my god. Is that a
Royal
tongue?
bath.
Oh.
I want to go take a royal bath.
That sounds like a good idea, I guess. We could go there and do that.
Yippee!
Alright, we go to the castle, mumble grumble.
Elias greets you at the gate.
Hello.
Ah, welcome back. Where is Hollow?
He's getting struck by lightning.
Yeah, don't worry about it, diggity dog.
What do you mean he's being struck by lightning?
So there's this
Also, I'm a lion, not a dog.
Well, there. You know how there's like a mountain that has like an eternal storm around it that strikes lightning. We went up there once, and it was pretty uneventful. But when we were leaving after doing all the library stuff, they wanted to go up there again, and I thought it was a bad idea. But they were unfazed.
Yeah, because, like, there's this big giant door, like, bigger than the door to the castle, which is already super big, and behind it is, like, super forbidden knowledge, so that even the goddess of knowledge doesn't want anyone knowing. But apparently some guy in a random, dark library said that there's a secret to solving phantom stuff in there, so they're trying to get in there, and I think they're gonna get squished by a storm giant, which is fun, but I already did that once, so...
It'll be fine. We figured we'd come back here as soon as
Mhm.
because I'm sure the king is waiting for some juicy knowledge.
We got really juicy knowledge.
And also, I want to try taking a bath in the castle.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot. So you're telling me that Hollow
Yeah.
is fighting a storm giant?
I don't know.
Along with along with the woman human and a weird bird kid that we picked up that's for some reason traveling with us now.
Yeah, he's cool. He's like 8 years old.
He's like 8 years old.
This is best redeeming quality because he's 8 years old.
We recruited a 5-year-old little bird kid, a 5-year-old little Ellen, to help us fight against the threat of the Shadow Army.
How old are you, kid? This many.
Kid, you don't have fingers, you have wings.
I have fingers, you goof.
He does have
fingers.
I have 6 limbs, you silly goose.
You're a bug?
No. Wrong.
That's wrong.
That's incorrect.
Anyway, they'll be here like tomorrow or something. It's fine.
Are you here? Do you need reinforcements? Is that what you're saying?
No. We just knew that what they were doing was a stupid idea, so we left them to it and came back here.
Yeah.
And Hollow, the Hollow, brought a child.
Yeah.
Yep. I was adamantly against recruiting the child, by the way. Like, no, it's nothing to do with me.
Okay, you two should go inside, but the king is currently finishing supper.
All right. Well, hey, we figured out where phantoms are from.
A moment, please. And Elias is going to first tell the guards to let you in. Let them in. And he is going to just sprint towards the king.
Hey, maybe we should have started with that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But he kept going on and on about Hollow. What is he, like a fanboy? Is it like his
Yeah.
crush? What's going on there?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Are they like star-crossed lovers?
Oh, that'd be interesting. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's making fan fiction.
Maybe I'll tell the king to let them go on a date together.
Anyways, we follow inside.
As you're led into the throne room, it is very empty right now. Like any court hours are over. Most people aren't here, and the guards aren't even here because the king isn't. And the only person there is Piero, just literally lounging on the throne, sitting sideways.
Hi.
Sup, nerd?
Well, if it isn't my rival.
Yeah. Hey, guess what I got?
What do you got?
I got a book of lyrics from the God of Knowledge.
You what?
Oh, you.
Yeah, look, holds up the ruined book. Of course, the unqualified aren't able to read it, but
Wow. I'm not qualified.
So yeah, Piero's going to look at the book, immediately just dart over, looking. Ooh, I must see this ad. It's smudges. It's
oh, you can't read it. Oh no!
Wait, no. Let me see.
You
Let
must
me see.
not be qualified.
Let me see.
1,000 gold.
Oh my god, that's a steal. Last time you said it was 7,000?
Yeah, those harpies were really trying to give me 7,000, but I just knew Piero had to see this.
But it's smudges.
Oh, well, only the most up-class, highly skilled musicians are able to read it. Are you saying you can't read it?
I didn't say that. I just need to take a closer look.
We just came from an extensive trip. Of Altaria, went into a labyrinth created by the goddess of knowledge herself, and this was my prize. And if you think you're not worth it, then I'm so sorry for your loss.
You're saying if I give you 1,000 gold, you'll give me that book?
Yeah. The goddess of knowledge's library.
Roll deception.
Okay.
Give
Only
me
a
1 minute,
17.
because I need to remember where I put Piero's.
What the fuck is this kid?
Yeah, that guy's just the comic relief of this game.
I love him.
Piero is a good boy.
What? He's not like Captain though. Captain Jack Sparrow.
All right, so that would be okay. Now I can roll for him. I found a sheet.
Wow.
That is fine. Fine. And he's going to quickly trot off, grab 1,000 gold, or rather a bag full of coins, jangles it in front of you, and holds out his hand. All right, book.
All right. Hands book, grabs bag.
Takes book, gives bag.
Carefully jiggles gold in an attempt to count the money by sound.
You know, roll what even?
Perception.
I'd say like
Perception.
Yeah, perception. Give me perception, Spiral.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
16 plus 1.
17.
17.
So yeah, you can tell by listening that that's not all gold.
Hey, wait a second. Are you trying to jip me here? And here I thought you were the royal bard.
Royal bard and an incurable prankster.
Oh,
Well, you just got pranked too, buddy.
What do you mean?
No
Okay,
trade
don't
backs.
tell me what you mean.
No trade backs.
Wait, you want the bag that of a small handful of gold and a bunch of iron like discs?
Hell,
I
I
get
can
to
sell
keep the
those to the
book?
blacksmith. Yeah, go for it.
I feel like I'm the one winning right now.
Yeah, honestly, same. Like, I don't know much about what's in that book, but I think it's pretty important.
Just when you read it, make sure your bodyguard's with you,
Why?
and don't let him read it.
Oh, who him? What?
Her? I'm sorry, I don't know genders.
Who am I not letting read it?
The bodyguard.
Why do I need a bodyguard to read a book?
Well, I saw Spiral reading it earlier, and they got, like, really sucked into it. It was almost like a trance.
If you are unable to read it, you get forced into what we call a trance, where you cannot look away from the book because it gathers your perception in like a sort of obsessive nature. It may or may not be cursed.
You gave me a cursed book.
Hey, you accepted the deal.
No, take it back.
I'll take it if you don't
Oh,
want
no,
it.
I already said no trade backs.
Very nice grabby
You,
hands.
as a bard, you gotta respect that.
Hang on, I'm getting a phone call.
uh-oh.
Okay.
That's
As a guard, you gotta as a guard. As a bard, you gotta respect that.
Mhm.
As a bard, you gotta respect that. There's no
As a,
trade
I mean,
backs in
that's
bardery.
it's the common bard law.
It's-
No trade back.
I'll roll deception on that too.
Unnecessary. I already believe you.
Any bard worth his salt and gold know that there's no trade backs in bard deals.
No tradesies backsies.
Yeah, and like
Every deal made with a bard, no matter verbal or written, counts as a contract as a musician. Therefore, they're set in stone.
whoa, I didn't know all bards are fake creatures.
Well, I'm not asking for names.
Well, they asked for other stuff too, like your coat, and then they just take it.
Well,
and
I just
leave.
want your
They
I just
do?
want your money.
Oh,
I miss
Oh, by the
Ray.
way, horse.
hi.
You want this piece of white chocolate for like 2 gold?
What is it?
Holds up a large round piece of what you were told was white chocolate.
I don't know. I'm not that hungry right now, and I prefer meat.
Horse prefers meat.
Yeah.
Horse prefers meat.
Mhm.
The horse prefers meat.
I mean, technically, herbivores can eat meat.
That's what is it called?
I'm never
Shuffles,
heard of it.
shuffles,
They're like
shuffles through bag. Oh, I got some jerky in my my box of rations.
I mean,
I've got meat chocolate. Chocolate made of meat.
2 coins.
I
2
have,
coins for some jerky.
I have some copper.
Oh, that's not gonna cut it.
Oh,
Sorry, I only deal in yellow and a kind of mixture between yellow and silver.
Yellow.
yeah. I don't have many of those. I have a bit of gold, but I was saving those for later, just in case.
Hi, I'm later.
I thought you were Spiral.
That too.
You have 2 names?
Some people have 3.
Whoa. How do you get a second name? Or a third name?
You have to earn it.
Oh. Yeah, that's fair. How did you earn
All
the name
right,
later?
I'm back.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hello, sorry about that. Shell called, wanted to show me very, very pretty. So I looked in the backyard and saw that my entire backyard is glitter. It's very pretty.
Wow.
As what?
Wait, your
The
entire backyard
backyard
is
is
glue?
glittering
It's
Oh,
Glitter,
glittering.
cool.
because there
It's
are a
glitter.
million fireflies out there. You would
Wait,
not believe your
That's
eyes.
that's actually sick. I wouldn't believe my eyes.
Do you want to go outside and appreciate it a bit longer?
Kind of.
So they can keep doing this stupid bit.
Oh, is that what's happening?
You missed our bit.
Okay.
Because, like, if you genuinely want me to, I will go keep
No.
looking. It's
No.
freaking beautiful.
After
I want to
you.
go keep looking. You have fun gaslighting parents.
Well,
All right, no, I'll stay. I'll stay. It's okay.
Anyway, when you were walking away, you missed my explanation about bard deals and how they're essentially treated like contracts because all bards are musicians, and therefore any deal, verbal or written down, are set in stone contracts. Therefore, no trade backs.
This is
Because I
true.
said
It's
so.
the Bard's Code.
All right, enjoy your book.
Yes, yes, You know what? Perhaps I will. Starts to pretend to read it. Ah, yes. Wonderful. Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you read what that one says? Points at a random word, random smudge.
Hey, get your hands off my book.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I bet you couldn't read that word out loud though.
I can read it. I can't pronounce it.
Oh, I guess you're not qualified.
That's not how that works. And as this is going on, a voice will boom. What in the hells are you all talking about? The king will march in, very casually dressed for royalty. Right.
Oh my god, it's our kingy wingy.
What?
Considering you have some very important news for me,
Mhm.
I am going to ignore that you just called me that. Right. I was told you know what the phantoms are.
We sure
I
do.
imagine all sorts of other things. Well,
Yep.
let's hear it.
Alright, so for context, we got to the library all good and well, and we have made some deals with the Harpies to be able to, like, get inside, and there was this, like, secret area that was, like, a big illusion maze of your darkest fears and stuff that once you
Side
got
note,
through
harpies are really easy to manipulate. I don't know how your guy comes with them.
Wow. But yeah, we got through that, and inside was this guy who he only called himself the bookkeeper, but he told us everything that we're about to tell you, so I don't know, he seemed
Yeah,
like he lived,
he's like a direct reference to like the goddess of knowledge.
yeah, something like that. I don't know if it was he said the god of knowledge specifically, but something like that. So he told Hollow, and then Hollow told me that the phantoms come from like this secret secondary group of gods that were made by the current gods, but apparently they were bad or something, so they got banished to like some super imprisoned dimension or something, and them being angry and upset and some tears in reality is causing them to like make phantoms with that like bully stuff bleeding out and stuff. So the number one way
What was the thing about like blood and tears?
I don't know, Hollow probably knows that better.
There was like some certain kinds of phantoms are from like the blood of a god, and then certain type of phantoms like the tears of a god.
Okay, so let me get this straight. If I'm understanding this correctly, the phantoms come from god tears or god blood?
Yeah,
they
one
come-
or both of the two.
Well, what's important to understand is they come from a secondary set of not nice, super bad gods who want to, like, kill us all or something. And,
I'm
like,
assuming their blood.
yeah. So, like, the blood's kind of, like, seeping out from between the dimensions, and until that wound is closed per se. They're just gonna keep coming back.
Why didn't they like write any of this down for us? That would have been so helpful.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I thought you were like don't you like take notes sometimes?
No. I
I
make
must have been thinking of
maps,
someone
so.
else, some other horse.
Oh.
I must have been thinking about some other horse.
Yeah.
Because I adventure with so many of them, you know.
Yeah. Another thing I asked the guy actually is about the source of the weird phantom energy coming from the city here, and I don't think you're gonna like it.
What?
Well, he was weird and cryptic about part of it, so I couldn't really figure out much of the specifics, but like from what we could put together, there's some kind of super big or super powerful phantom somewhere lurking imprisoned somewhere just within the city that's making that, just like seeping out its energies everywhere.
So, like, what kind of catacombs you got under here?
So I don't know if there's like any city history that's relevant to something of that power that could still be here.
You got ancient libraries about gods that we don't talk about anymore?
Dear gods.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
I'm so glad it's us relaying all this information right now.
And where's the rest of your group?
Well,
Oh, they went back to the thunder giant who's guarding a door that's sealed by the god of knowledge.
yeah. She threw me like a mile. It was fun.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. You should try it next time. It was really cool.
Farfig here had like a fist-to-fist altercation with it. It was pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
And then they took out their weapons, and it was even more badass. Did you know that a thunder giant up in the mountains is married to like a gnome?
I thought he was the kobold.
Oh, right, that one. I don't know your planet's races very well.
It's okay, I'll remind you. I'm a centaur.
All right. You're a horse.
No, a horse doesn't have arms.
I beg to disagree.
What?
You've really never been to the planet Centurion.
No, I haven't. Can you? I kind of want to go there now. Can you show me sometime when we get your ship fixed up?
Maybe.
Well,
Yeah, we'll have to get them back from the door
Yes.
first. What?
Hey. Right. So, you're telling me that the rest of your team is, for whatever reason, fighting a...
Well, not fighting. Just checking, because we already did that part. And we ended up with like sort of a neutral stance together. Like we're not enemies, but we're not really buddies per se.
yeah, so they're trying to like renegotiate because like Colin never wants to fight. It's so boring. He always talks. Meh, 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 meh.
And then like Hollow has like this bird kid we picked up off the side of the road that just dragging around with us now.
Mhm.
Enough.
But yeah, the reason they're trying to go back there is because the bookkeeper said like more secrets as to how the phantoms work and all that could help put a stop to this are behind that door. But I don't know. I'm pretty strong, but I don't think I could beat Miss Winona up yet.
Oh, speaking of the bookkeeper, I don't know if there's any sort of magic related to gods involved, but I gave to your good bard here. What's his fucking name again? Piero. I gave Piero here a book from the bookkeeper himself that resides in the labyrinth of the library. You might want to have your royal mage take a look at it.
You said this
Isn't that
was
right, Peter?
from the goddess of knowledge.
Well, yeah, it's sort of like shorthand from the goddess of knowledge passed on to the bookkeeper who holds on to their books. The bookkeeper doesn't write the books, you know?
He just keeps them.
I
That's why he's
guess.
called the bookkeeper.
Apparent non-sagely.
Nothing any of you are saying is making a lot of sense.
Yeah, you kind of had to be there.
Yeah,
Right.
I fought a giant rock.
You want you want to come next time?
No, I think I am needed in my kingdom.
Oh,
Yeah.
what if we brought the big guy? Where is he? Did he come? Is he over here? Is he?
Yeah, he's taking a bath.
Oh, ooh, can we go do that?
Okay, all right. I suppose this is as good as it will get. We'll look at the book. We will look into these other gods you spoke of.
They were called like the second generation or something formally.
Piero will actually put a finger to his chin.
Well,
Your
that's good knowledge.
Majesty,
That's good knowledge, horse.
Mhm.
I think I've seen songs about them.
Oh,
Perhaps I could look into them as well?
yeah.
I don't see why not. We'll need every able body we can get.
Mm. I'm really concerned about the fact that there's a really strong potential source of phantom energy directly here in the castle itself, and I would love to see if you guys got any like maps of ancient catacombs underneath the castle that we could send some guys to go check out or something.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
like we could wait for the rest of our team to get back and we could do it for you.
Yeah, do you have an idea what that could even possibly be? Because, like, I know the generals are all super strong, but they're, like, super imprisoned or
I
super
have-
dead.
I have no idea, to be honest.
Hmm.
Especially because the Gold Shorehold is the youngest of the three kingdoms.
Yeah, that's
What
weird.
was here before it?
Mostly out of control forests and empty plains and a lot of what became, I suppose, the Drow elves, I guess.
Were those druid guides here before you kingdom guys? Because, like, we met some by the shade
Oh yeah,
forest.
the ones in the forest to the west.
Yeah, do you think
Yes,
Oh,
they
druids
would likely
love
know.
druids love caves.
I don't think that's true.
yeah. If they've been around for a long time, do you think there's a shot they might know something?
I have met a druid in travels. He was an old and he loved a good.
Wait, that's what's it? Oh shit! What was his name?
I'm not telling you.
Name? Oh, him. And then we cured him, and I was sad that we cured
Wait,
him.
where was this
He
from?
loved himself a good cave. D and Dairy.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck, what was his name?
It was like Fringolf.
Yeah, Fringolf.
Oh, Fringolf, love good cave.
Anyways, we could talk more soon. I think maybe asking the druids if we could get there somehow about any local history
Ooh,
or
yeah.
stuff could be a good idea.
I mean, if they've been here longer than even the Gold Shorehold has, they'd be probably the next best person to talk to.
Yeah.
People, things. What are they? Drows? You said? What are those? Like elves?
Yes, there were a lot of elves at one point.
Neat.
Cool. Hey, can we get a place to sleep?
Ah, yes, it is quite late. I imagine even if your team was here, you wouldn't want to go out in the middle of the night on.
I mean, and even at this point of night, there's got to be like no good inns available anymore.
Yes, I see what you're trying to do. You would like the. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And we told them we'd meet in the city, so like if they're coming to the castle too, we could just meet them up instead of being lost at between like the 1 million inns that are all across here. So
You all are not very subtle. Oh, but your majesty! They are quite entertaining and very, very resourceful. They deserve a reward.
I enjoy the term endearing.
And I even already gave them 1,000 gold for their trouble.
Wow, you're a liar.
And you're not?
I said no untruths of things that I am aware about.
But that's also untrue.
I don't know what's in the book. It could be lyrics.
Yeah, but you didn't get it from the goddess of knowledge or anything. Okay.
Well, hold on. I got it from the bookkeeper, who Spiral assumes works for the goddess of knowledge in some way or form.
I thought he said who. Okay, doesn't
I
matter.
think he said 2 to Hollow.
Spiral wasn't
yeah.
paying attention.
Yep.
Regardless, yeah, fair enough.
Anyways.
Oh, okay, fine.
You can
It's
say
about 100
1,000
gold and
pieces,
then-
but it's not 1,000 gold.
Yes, it's about 100 gold, and I didn't count how many iron shavings.
Shavings? Not even
Well, they're little
discs?
discs shaped from iron. I don't know what they're used
Yeah.
for. I'm not a toolsmith. I'm not a
You
black.
ever heard of a ninja?
I think I've heard of those from Ikaria.
Check this out. Takes out one of the iron discs, aims at like a candelabra.
You know what? Give an athletics check, because by the way, this isn't a giant. This is this is like a washer, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Can it be acrobatics for dex because I'm throwing as a range?
Yeah, do dex, I guess.
Cool. 24.
Hot damn.
I cut off a candle in the candelabra cleanly.
Parent claps.
We used to use these for tricks during one of my shows.
Wow. Can you show me some of those later?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
Right. Well, regardless, I suppose you do have a point, even if you're clearly just trying to take advantage of the royal family right now. But I suppose it's the least you deserve, especially if you were tricked into taking 100 gold and now some very dangerous seeming tiny iron discs.
Yay.
I do want to say the reward thing was Piero's idea, so like if anyone's tricking you, it's them.
The king glares at Piero. Piero just kind of nervously laughs and waves.
We should probably
I'll have you demoted to jester at this rate.
You wouldn't.
All right. You are free to use the royal guest chambers, and I believe one of you mentioned that your big friend Farfig wanted to use the royal bath chambers.
Yeah. No, Farfig really wanted to go use them. I'll just make sure that Farfig doesn't get lost.
No offense, but are you able to go in water?
Makes me stronger.
All right. Well then, in exchange for giving us invaluable knowledge, you are welcome to spend the night.
Yay.
Sleepover.
Yeah, we'll
As
get
long
out of
as you
here.
don't go into any of the actual royal family's chamber.
That's okay. I won't do that.
Does
In other words, stay
Piero
out of the top
count?
floor.
Does Piero count?
I happen to sleep on the top floor myself in a very special chamber.
The guest
Or
room.
sleeps in the attic.
You don't sleep in the attic.
Hey, top of the castle? That's luxurious. You don't sleep in the attic? Man, I wish I slept in the attic. Oh, man, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I would have asked to move to the attic as soon as possible.
I would say Piero counts normally, but I think you two have unresolved business that I don't.
Yay. Anyways, we should
I'll
go.
see you later.
Man, Spyro, you didn't tell me you had a
Let us
boyfriend.
turn now. Oh, sorry. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you two can do any closing remarks.
Nah, I'm
And-
good. I'm good. We should cut back.
Oh,
to the
yeah, I
others.
have one more thing to say, and I think this might have to be like. I've been mildly joking around this entire time, but I think this is actually something really important that should be brought up. Well, you see, while we were off on our adventure, I
Somebody stop them!
And then the camera fades to black.
The king is doing exactly what right now, which is like rubbing eyes on his temples. Like, oh my.
This is great.
Ah,
That was awesome.
Okay, I need to finish supper. You and you. Let me know when that's here, please. I
okay.
need
finger guns.
I
sanity.
wonder how
Speaking
Hollow's
of
doing
Hollow, let
anyways.
Oh.
I want what Hollow's up to. I bet if we asked him, he would say.
Close our eyes
Alright.
and thinking of what Susie's doing.
Yeah, thank you. Close your eyes and think of what Hollow is doing.
Hey, Perrin, do you ever wonder what Hollow's doing?
Yes, a lot of the time.
Well, maybe you should try closing your eyes and thinking, what is Hollow doing right now? Just let your mind drift to wherever they could be.
Alright. I trust you on this one.
Really bad idea.
All right, so back to the storm chasers. Ama, Cassius, and Hollow.
Yeah.
You are
Sorry, I got excited.
you have just walked into range of the magical storm, and Ama has an idea.
Yeah. So I'm going to be like, Cassius, how fast can you fly?
I think I could fly pretty quick. Let me double
Yeah.
check let me check my character sheet really quickly. If that is information, it just says I could fly. Doesn't say how fast.
You could
What's
fly
your
your
speed?
walking
As fast
speed.
as your movement speed.
As fast as my movement speed. Gulp. Where's my movement speed?
It's 30.
30.
It's the one that says speed next to
Oh.
initiative.
Oh, there it is. I think I can move pretty quickly.
I have a way to get us both up there fast. Unfortunately, it's a one-person thing, but it might be worth it. Although I am worried for you, Hollow.
What do you mean?
You see here, and then I'm just gonna go just uncloak my cloak. This armor here is actually something enchanted with a weightlessness blessing. So I could make myself levitate.
Yes, levitate on myself.
Okay, so
Armor
okay,
weightlessness
perfect.
I also have.
So
That's
why don't
so
each of us
funny.
grab onto one side of Cassius? If the lightning's getting close, we'll cover for him, and that way we'll all get there, and then you can heal us once we get there.
Wait,
That-
out of character. Can shield. I have a spell, shield. Does that work for lightning as well?
It works for attack rolls, and lightning is
Yeah.
probably not going to be attack rolls.
Fuck.
But it's
Damn it.
fine.
Never
We have-
mind.
I can see about like luring in the lightning, taking the blows. If I get too hurt, Hollow can heal me, and then that way we'll all get there, and you guys don't have to get hurt. That hurt.
Are you are you both sure you want me to carry you both?
We
I have a
don't
lot of
weigh
trust.
anything right now.
Yeah, we don't weigh anything, so it'd be easy.
Well, okay. He holds both his hands
So
up.
I do have to worry that I fear your work in practice because we'll all be in physical contact of each other, and that's not how purchasing is.
I think it's worth a shot.
I agree.
Yeah.
It is
I mean, in
better
the
than
end, it
nothing.
doesn't matter too
Yeah.
much because I can heal any wound we get.
Yeah, exactly. And I have a decent good feeling.
Okie dokie. I hold out both my hands for you guys to grab.
And I am gonna go expend some charges of my armor weightlessness to cast levitate on myself. And hold on to one of his hands.
You know, it's the weirdest thing, but I feel like there's a very specific, like, music that should be playing right now.
What?
You see, because there's a little white bird person carrying at least one humanoid through a storm.
I'm drawing
What
blanks
song is
right
that?
now.
I mean, we're not fighting a giant worm or anything similar, but like,
What is bro yapping about?
I'm still drawing blanks right now, Doug.
Sketch, do you get it?
Sketch is jamming up.
Yeah.
Jamming
By jamming up, putting on their
Putting on-
jammies.
up.
And grabbing a snack.
Fuck, I didn't see that, and I
Yeah,
was
you're all on your own.
expecting-
Yeah, you're all on
I
your
was
own.
expecting Sketch would definitely get it.
Nah, you're all on your own.
Fuck,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all on your own.
fuck.
We'll beat the storm.
Look.
Anyway.
Race for a
Oh, yeah, now-
storm.
Cassius, this little white bird fella, is carrying you through the storm. And just as before, lightning strikes around you. And as one bolt heads towards you, I gotta know, what is your idea for not getting hit?
Idea. Okay, so here's my idea. So, as a bolt of lightning is going to come down, I am going to go shift my body so I would take the brunt of it, and then I'm actually going to go use my fighter feature, manifest echo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an echo for a decent distance away, and I want to swap places with my echo, so that way it's my echo that takes the damage.
So lightning travels through like things that it's touching, right?
But this is a magical creation. This is a magical translucent gray image of me that's destroyed. I don't know if it's going to actually travel.
If it doesn't have
'Cause
mass,
it's a
it
magic-
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that
So-
actually...
I wasn't here for the first part. How are you traveling through the air?
I'm carrying them both right now and flying.
You're that strong.
So that way,
Well, they're-
Oh, no. One has armor of weightlessness and the other is levitate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to walk through this. A mob who is in one of your talons. Whenever you potentially get struck by lightning, is going to forcibly flip you guys over so that they get hit, and then use magic to make an echo of themselves somewhere else while they're being hit by lightning, and pretend that echo gets hit by lightning instead.
Because let me read you
It's
this.
not pretending if it's real.
As a bonus action, you could teleport magically, swapping place with your echo at the cost of 15 feet of your movement, regardless of the distance between you two.
Okay, can you post that so I can read it too?
Yes, I can.
See. Bonus action and magically manifest an echo of yourself unactivated post. Last till it's destroyed, dismiss it. Immunity to all conditions, make a saving throw. And teleport magically self-increases. Okay.
So, if I'm understanding you right, the echo is.
So what you're gonna do is create an echo, and when you get struck by lightning, what you will do is swap places with that echo, leaving the echo to be struck by lightning, and then Cassius and Hollow to also be struck by the lightning with your echo, while you're free falling in the air.
Yeah, because I have well, first of all, I have levitate, so I will still be levitating. Second of all, would the lightning travel past the echo, Ray?
Yeah,
because I was assuming that
it wouldn't exist. If you were to be like, if you were to separate yourself from Cassius and Hollow, they would be left.
Cassius, let go of my head now!
Oh, okay. Because I thought that I could use like the echo to at least tank one hit without them getting hurt.
Yeah, no,
the iconic lightning multi-hit attack.
Yeah.
It was a very cool thought, though. And if it was just you, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So sad.
Have them throw you in the direction.
Chuck them!
And that way, use the momentum of your armor of levitation to just fly up top, and then use the echo to swap over if you get hit.
True. Would I be able to use that idea instead?
Hang on, I'm trying to parse that through my head. Say it again.
Oh, you have the armor of levitation, right?
So you maintain armor weightlessness, but yes.
Weightlessness. Okay. So if you were thrown in a direction, you would potentially maintain that direction of momentum because you weightless and therefore unaffected by gravity. So you would just be flying endlessly, and if lightning strikes you on the way up, you can use your echo to swap over between the echo and yourself.
Oh yeah, so as I see lightning, I would just essentially just say, look out. I would try to push them away. Does that kind of make sense, Ray?
You know what? I'll allow it, because I really love the idea of it.
Yeah.
I love the thought
also,
that counts.
Now that both Sketch and Sasha is here, Sasha, did you hear my rant about the little white bird?
Oh my god.
The little white bird?
Okay, so I was saying that this particular scene, I feel like, calls for like a very particular like song choice, because we have a little white bird fella carrying at least a humanoid through a storm.
Right.
So, like, do you see what I'm picturing?
Now explain this to someone who doesn't know songs.
Oh no, it's from a video game.
Explain this to someone who doesn't know video games.
Yeah, that.
Sketch, you know?
Is this an Undertale reference? Because that was the yellow bird.
Sketch, I was saying that this scene makes me think of a particular song from a video game. Specifically, because we have a little white bird fella carrying at least a humanoid through a storm.
What white bird? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Ray?
I was thinking
You sound insane right now, bro. You sound right. That was like way too vague.
That was very vague.
Everyone would have gotten that if you were less vague.
The point of the thing.
You're silly. Moving on.
Okay.
I don't think Tulin like actually carried Link at any point.
I don't know.
Except like the boss fight, maybe? No, not even the boss fight.
No, not even that. He just gusted us every so often,
Mhm.
which I kind of. Right now, I would like to cast Gust after one of the lightnings strike.
All right. Well, Ama.
Yeah.
I feel like you should at least roll to see if you get the timing down.
All right. What should I roll?
What's that roll?
Can you dodge the speed of light?
That's what I'm. Can you
What
dodge
is that
lightning?
roll?
I mean, it wouldn't be dodging lightning. It would be more like anticipating.
She said that she would see the lightning.
Can you Dark Souls dodge the speed of light?
I mean, Bolt is a
there.
dex save, so.
Yeah, so give me a dex save.
And I have inspiration times 2 if I screw up. It's inspiration times 2. So I will spread my inspiration. What would it be? Do I just re-roll again?
Yeah.
So sad. Okay, slightly better.
Okay, there you go.
You can roll
Lightning.
a 1d8 bardic inspiration as well.
It's true, but I
Alright.
want to save it because I feel like that worked.
Okay.
So, as the lightning starts, the strikes start being closer, you get the feeling that now would be a good time to put your master plan into action. However, it is still lightning, so it is still going to hurt, because you can't outrun literal lightning, but it is a lot less than it could have. And by a lot less, I mean it is literally 13 damage. Lightning.
Which, you know what? I'm fine. I got struck and I'm floating in the middle of the air, but at least you guys aren't hurt.
Yeah, that could have been like 52 damage. That's
It
crazy.
could have been like
Yeah.
52 damage.
Yeah.
Also, I've been watching One Piece. You can definitely anticipate where lightning comes from.
Oh yeah, well One Piece is pretty accurate about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, One Piece
I've
is
played
so
Zelda. All you have to do is wait for like one of your metal equipment to start sparking, and then just like throw it off of you.
Exactly.
Guys, I have the answer. All we gotta do is strip all the metal off of us, and then we can waltz right up and we'll be okay.
Yeah.
True.
Anyways.
So Cassius, I would also like you to make your own deck save.
Oh,
Not because you're getting struck by lightning, but because you gotta nimbly carry these two, at least unwieldy,
Okay.
not heavy people.
Is that a
That's so
saving
valid.
throw, or is that just like a skill check?
I guess it would be a skill check, wouldn't it?
should I
Yeah,
acrobatics
give me
or should I
acrobatics
just...
instead then.
Okay, slay. That's worse.
That's worse.
I think. Can I keep that first dex throw?
To roll Bardic Inspiration.
What?
You can roll the Bardic Inspiration.
What was it again? What was the die? D6.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
D8?
that first roll is like the same roll. though.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Hello! That's what I said before!
It's the same.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you! You guys didn't
Um,
hear me!
So, yeah, you are gliding around through the storm, wind blowing against your face, rain hitting like tiny little, just like hits more like hail at the speed you're going. However,
I've
you
got my
manage to
goggles
hold on
on.
to follow and catch up to Amaz's plan.
Can I cast Gust to propel ourselves further?
Could you post it, please?
I'll post it for you. There you go.
Ah, thank you.
It says I could create small blasts like in front of me, but can I not cast it like if I look behind me and just cast it directly behind me to propel myself forward? Rather
You know, I do like creative usage.
Self
Anything.
before, but I was like, whatever beard wrestling with Farfig or whatever.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Slay. I'll gust then and propel ourselves 30 feet forward.
Oh yeah.
You can gust and eat and fail your strength save.
Is it a strength save? I thought it's just a. Do I have to do my own strength save?
You can willingly fail a save.
Oh, that's true. Oh, you're right. I would have to fail it.
It's fine. I get what you're doing.
I am Tears of the Kingdoming it right now.
Yes.
Chill in.
I've got Rivali's Gale from Breath of the Wild.
Ravioli's Gale is ready.
Not right. Not as an ad.
Ravioli's Gale is now ready.
That's ready.
Daruk's protection is ready to roll.
Mifa's grace is now ready.
Our boss's fury is ready. Whoa, mama. Anyways.
So as you get close, oh great, Robin's muscle mama fetish just kicked in.
So-
Anyway,
That's crazy.
I didn't want to say fetish originally, to be honest. But
What?
also, am really glad I said it because you cut out just.
What? I had noise suppression on because my AC was on. Fetish!
I
That's
meant
funny.
to say something like, a less.
Attraction?
Anyway, so as you're propelling through the sky,
God forbid people like things!
I was trying. As you propel yourselves through the sky, a little kobold on a cloud will ride it alongside you all, and just call out, "Well, hello again! Lovely seeing you."
Hello!
Hey, do you mind stopping the storm so we could talk? It's a little inconvenient doing this.
Yes, I thought I saw you in the storm. If I'd have known you were coming back, I would have stopped it, but it's really hard to tell from all the way over at the
Fine, do you think you can stop
There's no
it now?
trouble at all!
Give me one moment. He'll take out his bottle and uncork it, and the clouds will all start swirling back inside.
He'll take out his little purse and start paging through it. It's like, oh no, those are my keys. That's the
Oh,
wallet.
no, not that one.
That's a photo of the
Oh, it's
wallet.
my mace, you never really know.
Oh, careful, you're about to get
Here
struck by
comes up
another
here.
bolt of lightning, anyway. So yes, he
Not
bottled
again.
the storm. And it is now clear once again. Oh, wow.
Thank you!
You're quite welcome. Now, I'm assuming you're here to see my wife, unless you're actually here for me, but somehow I doubt it.
I was here for you, bestie.
Yeah, we're here for... Yeah. Well, we're here for both of you.
Aw. Well, I do appreciate that. I don't see any problem with just talking. I'm sure she'll be open. And he will start to slowly descend back towards the mountainous path where
sit
you can
down
very
behind him.
easily see Winona just leaning up against the rock wall.
I saw
the
Winona a
mountain.
mile away.
And as you all land, the kobold will... I forget what I named him. Did I just name him Jerry after Jerry? I don't think I did.
I don't remember.
Jerry after geriatric.
No, not geriatric. Anyway, he'll
geriatric.
float back up to his wife. And Winona will look down. Welcome back. I was not expecting you so soon.
Hello!
Thank you for having us back.
Sweet little wave.
We weren't expecting to come back so soon, but something came up, so we figured it was better to speak with you now.
I see. And this thing is...
Well, you see, we recently learned some information when we were at the library, something that has to do with the goddess. Is it the goddess Echelon out of character? Because
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Yes, the goddess Echelon. And we figured that this knowledge might be behind this door, so we were wondering if there was any way that we could convince you to let us through.
She'll narrow her eyes. No.
Nothing?
There are only two reasons I will ever let anyone in. One, if they were to actually beat me in combat. And I promise you will not beat me in combat. Or two, if you can prove that you know the friends of the...
Why do we need to go behind the door again? Because I know it's for something echelon related, but I forgot what it was.
There is knowledge related to the Phantom March that is being tucked away in there that is super important that we get, if not now, eventually. Like, it is not a matter of if it is a matter of when.
No. Because we do need this information, because that is valuable information on the Phantom March.
I see. I do not mean to sound unsympathetic, but my orders come from the goddess herself.
Well, we've been sent by a god too, technically.
Oh?
Surely the goddess could make an exception.
And which ones?
Well, we got a cleric of the goddess, a goddess of the sun herself, right here. That's one of them.
Well, I was thinking more of the fact that, well, have you ever heard of the second generation?
She'll narrow her eyes again. I have. Working for the goddess of knowledge has its perks.
Well, we came across one who, in other words, is hiding in her domain. Didn't get his name, but he made it very clear that if we want a chance to be able to stop this thing, it entirely depends on the information that's behind that door.
I see. I am assuming you mean the god of secrets.
That, I believe, is correct.
In that case, absolutely not without either of those two. Proof of the old kingdom, proof of friendship with the old kingdom, or beating me in combat.
Well, we did get the book from the bookkeeper.
We did.
We did.
You actually got one of his books?
Yeah.
Ha! Oh, that is incredibly troubling.
Huh?
We have two, actually.
Two?
One is in the possession of Amma, and the other is in the possession of our friend Spiral.
Oh, Ahmad, did you tell everyone you got the page?
I did not. I actually forgot I had that.
Ma, you also stole a book? That's crazy.
No.
Didn't you literally admit that he wasn't able to answer it, so he gave you a book?
No, I said he wasn't able to answer, and I straight up forgot to mention the page.
Yeah, he gave you a
Because I-
single page from one of the books.
But yeah, I could just say what I also got this and take out the paper.
Winona will cock her head to her husband, who will flutter down and take and hold out a hand. May I, young lady?
Sure, but I think I might need it back because it has a bunch of the answers about the phantoms later.
Don't worry, I'll give it back. Flies
All right,
back
I'll
up
hand
to
it over.
Winona. This will not suffice, I'm afraid.
What? Was it worth a shot?
Indeed.
Well, then what will suffice?
Curious about the book that your friend has.
I mean, it wasn't super interesting. It did seem to try and control anyone that tried to read it, but more or less it was just a blank and smudgy book. But it was a book from his lair.
Oh, well, of course it was blank and smudgy. The god of secrets wouldn't give it away for free. This will be her husband talking now.
Mm-hmm.
He'll float back down to you, hand Ahmad the page. You see, those books are literally all of the secrets that he has collected. Or at least I'm assuming, if you did indeed talk to the bookkeeper.
He was pretty big on avoiding
Yeah.
spoilers.
Yeah, he didn't-
Everything the bookkeeper said was super critical.
Yeah, he didn't want to give us too much information.
Yes, the God of Secrets doesn't like making things easy like that.
He also threatened me.
Which one, the bookkeeper or the God?
Look at that.
Well, that makes this even more concerning. The God of Secrets allows a book to be taken and threatens a known cleric of Luminia.
Well, it wasn't a very direct threat. It wasn't like, I'm going to kill you. It's more like, I'm going to break your spirit, or your spirit is going to be broken when you reveal the truth, when you find out the truth. And I don't know what the truth is, but I assume he's watching to see what that happens. Or reading and not watching. He's probably reading about it.
As you say that, Winona is going to angrily slam her fist into the mountain, making the wall actually crack.
Oh!
Forgive me, but hearing that that bastard has a hand in this makes me quite upset as a devout follower of Echelon. I take
No,
it
I
that
completely understand.
I'm guessing the truth that he wants you to know is behind this door.
That, or many other things. He seemed very open to many different possibilities of my will being broken.
So, the reason why he wanted us to get the knowledge behind this door so he could break your will?
Messed up.
Yeah, in summary, that's about it. He was pretty determined to make that realized, it sounded like. Said that I was too strong in my faith and needed to be shaken up.
That is strange. Why would he do something like that? I don't understand
I
what
don't
the
know.
point is.
If he really is intent on making me lose my marbles, then he's gonna have to try a little harder than making me run errands.
Right. But should we still try to figure out what's behind that door?
Well, we're gonna have to. Can't exactly give it up. All signs point to it. We don't have anywhere else really to go based off of that information. Sorry, guys. We will be returning. I hope you don't mind.
Do yourselves a favor. Pick a specific day and tell me right now so we can bottle up the storm.
I think in order to give a day, though, would you at the very least be able to tell us, like, what would be a good starting point to gain these tokens from your friends so that we can go? Because if we have a general idea, we might be able to come back.
I take it you're not keen on fighting me then, she says with a small smirk.
I mean,
Why would we fight you? You guys are our friends. I don't like to fight friends.
A very noble answer. But as I said, that is the only one of two ways that door will open. And of course it wouldn't be to the death. I have no intention on killing friends.
well, if
Yeah,
we
but-
can do a friendly spar, does it have to be a one-on-one, or is this like a if we all show up and we prove our worth kind of thing?
I don't think any of you could beat me one-on-one.
I've seen some pretty impressive stuff out of both Barfig and Perrin. I'm gonna give them maybe a year, and well, I think you might be surprised.
A year or two. I will say I am very curious about your centaur's horn.
I wouldn't look into it too far.
She'll raise an eyebrow. Oh.
It's complicated. I still have this time to speak to him about it. You see, that was also something that we learned during that time, is what exactly that horn is. So that's a conversation that I'll have to have with him later, but I figured I'd let him have the time off to enjoy himself before I sit him down and have that conversation.
Very well. I suppose it is only fair that you tell him first.
As for a date, I suppose.
I think.
How long?
Sorry.
I mean, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Amara.
Yeah, because what I would like to say is if we could get at least a hint for, like, how long, what's a good starting point. We can give a rough estimate.
Well,
because right now we don't know anything.
We do have our hint. We're planning on heading into the desert to meet with the clerics of knowledge. From there, we'll be able to get a better, definitive answer. In the meantime, well, to be honest, let me see here. Do you guys receive messages from up here?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Instead of a set date, how about I send a sending to reach you guys next time we need to come back this way?
Ah, that would be perfect. That would make life a lot easier.
It certainly would be. It's not exactly an easy spell to pull off, but it'll work for next time, and we're more prepared. And we'll give you a day's notice just in case.
Better than navigating through a storm again.
Sure, man.
We would definitely appreciate a few days' notice. Just let me know whenever you're ready to come back, and when you're here, I'll bottle up the storm for you.
That would be excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Hey, I was quite a fan of your little echoey, shadowy trick.
It was really cool, wasn't it?
Honestly, kind of just let my body react. I was fully ready to just cover for you, and then my body just acted on its own and did that. It was unintentional.
Is that intentional?
Yeah, I don't like using that trick often, honestly, but that's because I don't like fighting.
That's all right.
But
I'm of the same mind.
But at least we're here now. Thank you for putting away the storm once again, for speaking with us.
Not a problem. It was a pleasure to see you again. We do get quite lonely here. We don't get visitors for a while, or when the only visitors we get are just people trying to make their way to the cave.
I have a question, though. If, let's say, we do find our way and figure out what's behind that door, would you guys still have to guard that secret, or would you be able to go down the mountain again?
That is a good question. Since no one has ever made it through before, at least not while I have been in.
Bleh.
Let me try that again. Give it another shot.
That is a good question. Especially since no one has gotten in, at least not on my watch.
But if that were to happen, would you have to stay here? Would you guys finally be able to come down the mountain and see the world again?
I suppose it would depend on a few things. For example, whatever it is you would do with knowledge. And then I suppose after that, Echelon herself would be giving us the order to stay or go.
What I can say is, we only intend to use whatever knowledge there is for the good of the world. We wanted to make it so we could bring peace again, so the Phantom March can be over. And hopefully, after we figure out what's behind that door, Echelon will free you from your duties and you can come and see the world with us.
Winona will give a small chuckle, her eyes softening as she looks down at you. I very much appreciate your positivity.
I just thought it might be awfully lonely up here.
It is, but luckily I have my husband.
And at the very least, you'll have us as friends. We'll definitely be back.
I look forward to it. Regardless of it is for combat, to enter the cave, or just to talk.
Is there anything else we need from here?
I have nothing left that seems to me.
Little Owl has been quiet.
He's very shy. He's looking down, looking at his he's like poking his fingers together. Well, you said that we could arm wrestle next time we came up here, but I don't know if this is the right time to do that or not.
Oh. Well, if you would like to, we can.
Can we? His eyes get really like big, like sparkling.
Oh.
Oh boy. Winona is going to pretty much just lay on her stomach and hold out an arm for you. I believe
was
my
expecting
hand
just a
is bigger
finger.
than you are.
Perhaps. I go over and I try to grasp her hand as well as I can.
Yeah.
I'm holding a
Let's
finger.
see. If I recall, Cassius is about the size of like a normal full-grown owl.
Yeah, I'm like 3 feet tall.
So yeah, and storm giants are, I believe, the tallest
Yep.
at like 30 feet.
Can I roll? Never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, you grab her pinky.
I grab her pinky.
She's going to fold her other fingers in and just hold out her pinky.
Fantastic. This is exactly the imagery I was hoping for.
All right. Husband, Ama, or did you two ever? Did anyone actually introduce themselves? I feel like you guys did. I'm sure Hollow would have.
Like we did.
Husband, Ama, Hollow, if any of you would like to count us off.
I've got Cassius is like got this very like genuine determined face on him right now.
I'm gonna go up to Cassius and I'm gonna pat him on the back. I'm gonna be like, "You got this, buddy. You got this. You got
Thank
this."
you.
And I'm gonna
Thank
give
you,
him
Mr.
guidance.
Good guidance.
Good guy. Good
So
guidance.
needed. Good guidance. Does that mean I roll with advantage?
You roll with a 1d4.
I roll with a 1d4.
I'm sure that'll help.
So what you can do is you can add your inspiration and your guidance to your roll now. Is that you get to roll 1d20 plus your strength plus 1d4 plus 1d8.
This is where I use my
Roll 20 right now.
inspiration
You could.
too.
You could.
I could. Okay.
You could, and I think you should
I
personally.
think it would
I'm
be
gonna.
extraordinarily funny.
What do I roll with? Strength by -2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it would be like, what did we say last time? Athletics?
Yep.
Yeah, it would be athletics.
Fantastic.
That makes sense.
I got a 10 for athletics. And then what are the other die?
A 1d4 and a 1d8.
Oh, 1d4. And then a 1d8. Fantastic.
16.
16.
And you can
Do I
use your
win?
inspiration if you'd like. You have inspiration, I think.
I don't.
You don't.
I never had
Oh
an
my
inspiration
god,
ever.
you could re-roll all of those dice if you had inspiration.
I don't.
You would have been
All right.
unstoppable.
You know what? I'm gonna Let me hang on. Let me look at the book again.
What
real
if
quick
I
for
bat my
Storm
big
Giant.
eyelashes and I roll for charisma?
Oh wow, that's a big modifier.
Yeah,
I need to see this publicly.
because
I
of
need
the
to see this
size
roll publicly,
difference-
by the way.
Because of the size difference, I think it is the giant is rolling with a plus 20 modifier and advantage.
That's a big
'Cause I think
giant.
I think
This
it's
bird's
plus,
thinking, cooked dog.
plus 10 plus 10 for the first two sizes above, and then another 10 for the next two sizes after that.
Oh, is that how that works? You know what? No,
I
let's
think
give
so.
Cassie a chance. Just the normal save modifier.
She's gonna
instead of
twitch her
modifier.
pinky like reflexively, involuntarily, and I'm gonna break my hand from it.
So, as the kobold shouts,
Hey guys, it was close.
and go! You push as hard as your little. And she, at first, she's not doing nothing. She's letting you push a little bit, and then she'll just whack. It sounds exactly like that. Oh no.
It is okay. I'm okay. I promise.
That is good, but you should definitely let your accent is infected mine. You should consider letting your friend look you over.
Okay. I did my best. That is all that matters.
You did very well. And
I'm like rubbing my hand.
you should also consider yourself. You should consider it a victory that you did not get hurt from this.
You should consider it a victory that you did not die. Okay.
I looked it up.
Thank
Good job,
you.
Cassius.
I was
Thank you.
close. So, for each size in between, and technically this is not even for 5e, this is for 3.5e. For every size you have between each other, it's supposed to be a +4 or -4 bonus.
That's really fun.
So, okay, so then it should have been, let's see. Cassius is technically medium.
No, Cassius is small.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, Cassius is small, I guess. And
Yeah,
Giant
Alan
is
thinks he's small and
huge.
medium.
So,
Oh, so never mind. I thought it was much bigger than it. I thought they were like gargantuan. Okay, sweet. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 3 difference. That's only a +12 modifier.
Oh, only a +12.
12.
Oh, only +12.
Yeah, it could
yeah,
be much
but also
worse.
Storm Giants get +14 to athletics anyway.
I can't believe Cassius gets to live another day.
Cassius
Yeah,
gets to live and
over and I'm like,
has
oh my
not
god, are you
broken a
injured?
bone.
Are you okay? Are you injured?
I was like genuinely realized, wait a minute, this kid could have died.
That's why I gave you the guidance, is so that you didn't die.
Oh, thank you, I think.
Yeah, if that was a 1, Winona would have just accidentally launched you, like, oh.
There.
Flick me and I go,
Like, you mean like a catapult spell?
Yeah, pretty much.
At least I
Yeah.
could fly back.
Yeah.
Flies back, feathers ruffled. I'm okay. I'm
It
okay.
was actually quite fun. Throw me again.
Do it again. Do it again.
At least you're okay.
It's like one of those. Have you ever seen videos of like cat owners absolutely chucking their cats onto beds and they're like loving it, and they run back over to their owners asking to get chucked again? Yeah. It's like that.
Adorable.
Thank you.
Just like Cassius is adorable.
Thank you.
I feel like it's time for us to get going now.
Yeah. It was nice seeing you guys again.
And you as well. We look
It was
forward
very
to the
nice.
next
Thank
one.
you.
Yes, you're welcome anytime. Perhaps I'll see about coming to find you and see get some stories from you to bring back to Winona.
That could be nice.
Be very nice.
And with that, I am not going to worry too much about your very long trip back down. Although, if you guys, I should ask if you plan on going straight to the Gold Shorehold, because it is very dark.
Oh, I was gonna offer a camping trip. We can go camping.
I love camping.
Let's go camp.
Let's go camp.
Actually, now that I think about it, totally named husband would probably offer a place to stay if you needed it. But if you want to go for a camping trip, camping's fun.
I'm also okay
What if we
staying
invited
here for a
them to the
night.
camping trip?
You both
they
talked
wanna
at the same
come?
time.
Oh, I did. I didn't. I wasn't even speaking. Okay, whoops.
What? You were.
What?
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 You said doing something camping.
You wouldn't be
Oh,
opposed
I
to
might have been
staying?
muttering to I might have been muttering to myself because I do that sometimes.
I knew that I was speaking, unfortunately, and so I said we could invite them to the camping trip, mostly as a joke. But now I want to see it happen.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, we can
they
ask
would
Winona to
be
carry us down the
fun.
mountain, and then at the bottom of the mountain we have a camping trip.
Truth.
It'll be interesting to see us all hunt for the amount of food that we need to feed a storm giant, but I think we could do it together.
Yeah.
I believe with the power of friendship, we could do it.
I believe in the power of delicious food.
Yummy.
Yummy. Delicious in dungeon.
That being
Then
said,
I love
it
delicious
is
food.
coming up to 11, and let me tell you, friends, my sinuses really hurt.
Oh, your
I'm gonna
sinuses can
make
go for another hour.
I'm gonna make you break your face.
All right, guys, we want
Let's-
camping trip or do we want to sleep in beds?
Let's camp it.
Camping is so wholesome.
It is
Let's
very
go
wholesome.
camping. Let's go camping then.
Let's go camping.
We'll invite we'll invite Winona and her husband.
Are you actually inviting Winona and her husband?
Yes!
Yeah, why
without
not?
a doubt, yes!
Why not?
Winona's just gonna kind of like raise her eyebrows, like, oh,
Really? Me? Pointing at herself.
Yeah,
me?
why not?
I mean, we just said we were friends, and friends should do friendly activities together. And I get to show you my world famous
But I
cooking.
don't normally. I'm not allowed to leave this alone for too long.
Well, you could leave after a while if you need to. I just I kind of want to show off my cooking.
You
If
should
a
let
man is
Hollow show
allowed
off
to
his
be
cooking.
selfish once in a while.
What the hell? Give me one moment, though. She
Yippee!
will go into the cave, and then you just hear a massive, like, a loud rumble as she moves a giant boulder in the way of the cave.
That is smart.
There we go. It is not as good as me guarding it, but at the very least, it gives people 2 things they need to get through.
I mean, without the keys, there isn't any point in moving the boulder anyways.
That is true.
That is
But at the very least, it makes it even harder to find when it just blends in.
Camping?
Camping!
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 More like glamping.
I do like glamping, and I've never been glamping.
Corin, I
What
love glamping.
is
Also, Corin, I've
glamping?
never been glamping.
Yeah.
I can't tell if glamping's real or not, or if this
No,
is
glamping is real. My aunt
What is it?
went glamping before.
What is it?
Basically, it's glamour camping. If you want, my aunt has a YouTube channel, and I could show you her glamping.
You know what? Yeah, why not?
It's like camping, but you have a house.
All right,
it's
I'm
called a
slightly doxing my family, but you know what? She posted on YouTube. It's fine. Here,
My God, I'm looking at pictures of glamping. What the hell?
there you go.
I'm gonna Google
This
images
one.
of glamping.
No, just watch this. Watch this video.
I'm not watching it right now.
Hey, chat, does anyone know what happened to that stuff?
Oh, this is rich people.
Yeah.
Gang,
Corin,
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
getting the
lie.
rich kid allegations at this rate.
Gang,
But
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie. I went to type roll 20 and my instincts overtook me.
Rule 34.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't believe
Got
that's
Got his ass.
I literally confessed to it. What are you
I know, but
talking
I
about?
got to predict it. It felt great.
Is there idea of some questions to ask us?
Yes, do you all mind if we stop here because my sinuses?
Only
Yes,
if
I
we go
do mind.
glamping.
Actually, I do
I do
mind. I
mind.
do mind.
I do mind.
Oh,
Only
How
if we go
rough.
glamping.
I don't want to go fucking glamping.
Why?
I'll get ate up.
But I guess if I were to be server muted, there's nothing I could do to stop you from running
then
this
if you're
game,
server
but in
muted,
the
then you
sorry,
can't answer the
I
epic
rest
question.
my admins. I don't go mad with power.
It's texting me.
That wasn't me. That also wasn't me.
Uh-oh.
Neither was that.
Oh, so Ray, you have an episode to finish?
Oh, so that was you who did that. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, no. Anyone who absolutely doesn't want me to stop and needs me to keep going, speak now.
Speak now.
You're not in this. Anyway. All right, cool. I do appreciate you guys going easy on me today, since my allergies and sinuses are murderous. And I think now it is time indeed to ask, even though this was a short one, to ask some questions.
A long one because of my solo session, so I'm actually kind of
Yeah, it was
tired
long
too.
for you. That's another reason why I'm a little low on fuel. I just remembered. I'm like,
Corin, you
why do
took
I
our
feel like I've
fucking
been
time,
running a lot
dog.
longer today?
Oh yeah, because I did. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you did this is twice now.
All right, so let's start. We started at the top last time, so this time we're gonna start smack dab in the middle, which is Sasha.
Well, you see, you see about that. You see,
well, wait, which direction do you go in for the middle?
Oh, you mean Corin?
Hey, friend,
Okay, hang on. I'll be fair. I only did the middle of the play. That visual gag was not caught on camera. That's unfortunate.
That's
That was
crazy.
funny as hell.
That was
That was
crazy.
hilarious.
Hey, friend Sash.
You're
Okay, Corin, since you're in the middle.
Hi.
now there's no middle. Now we're perfectly split even. Oh, the chord's back.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
Corin's still in the middle.
1 second.
Oh.
Hold on. How do I edit my name? 1 second. Oh, edit per. Fuck, I have Nitro, so this makes things considerably more complicated because I'm editing my
stupid
server
idiot.
profile.
Every server has its own profile. You can rename yourself on every server.
I know.
Yeah, that's
but I
not.
have
You're
Nitro.
just bad.
Yeah, no, I accidentally fucking swapped to Oedipus's mom by mistake instead of World of Darkness.
Oh, Oedipus's mom.
But
It's
yeah,
crazy.
I'll
Anyway,
answer
Robin, are you
questions.
answering the questions or what?
It's me, Mad Middle Robin. Not my name.
It is now Robin, Mad Middle Robin.
My name.
What did you like?
Hang on, wait.
What did you like?
Oops.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Someone
I'll
answer the questions.
Sasha, we should start at the top.
Yeah.
Oh boy, so I really like that tie.
You're at the
You know,
bottom.
go ahead, Belle. What'd you like?
No, I really think we should start with Sasha.
Sasha, what'd
No,
you
starting
like?
at. I agree. I think we should start at the top.
Who is at the top now?
All right, guys. I've got it. I think we should do alternating order.
No. Here's what we're gonna do. No, I know what we're doing. We are going to do
Roll
popcorn
initiative.
style, okay? Which
Oh.
means I'm going to randomly choose one of you.
Why are we back?
This is my nightmare.
Why are we back in elementary school?
This is my
Anyways,
nightmare.
Ray, what I liked from this session, I really enjoyed listening into Corin's solo session. That was a lot of fun. That was mainly like the meat and potatoes of this session, is Corin's solo session. So if you weren't there, you really missed out.
Actually, that was episode 9.5. You're answering questions for episode 10.
All right, fine. What I liked about episode 10 is I like the fact that I got to bully you a little bit.
Bully
Favorite
who?
moment from another player, like I said, Corin's solo session. I really liked it. I liked being able to see Ama
Bro's
do
getting
more
mauled.
things. I fucking hit myself with my keys is what I
Oh.
said.
Oh.
I thought it was a dog's call.
Oh.
And yeah, just in general, I enjoy seeing people do things. It's always really nice. I enjoy it. What I'm looking forward to, I'm looking forward to clearing my name after Perrin and Spiral fucking soiled it in the dirt.
I
know what you're
what are you
talking about.
talking about? I told him everything important.
Anyways, because I bit the bullet and got to went first, I will choose who goes next, and I choose Sasha.
Yeah, okay, that sounds fair. Well, I had a great time today. I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed just our terrible recap to the king, and just absolutely fucking with Piero. What I enjoyed from another player, I thought the mountain cruise attempt at climbing a mountain was really interesting. And I enjoyed being able to help clarify what Corin was trying to do and make it more possible.
It's D&D.
Sure. I think you
It's
did help a lot,
D&D.
so thank you.
It's D&D.
You know what
You
they
did help a
say,
lot.
do nothing. It is impossible.
And how?
I don't think anything could have been improved. It was a good session overall. I am looking forward to taking a bath.
All right, and who goes next?
I think Sabella should go next.
Damn.
Okay, Sabella.
Your turn.
Oh boy. Yeah, I didn't listen to all of it, but I thought it was neat. What I did hear. Oh, to be fair though, I did hear the lion's share of this session. I thought that the two doofuses being really fucking stupid was great. So yeah.
Very nice. And who would you like to go next?
Eeny, meeny, miny, I choose Robin.
Yeah, my rival would do that. My rival would make
Yeah.
that choice.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's so funny that now that it's my turn, I forgot what the questions were.
What'd you like?
I just liked being able to be here the whole time and being sober throughout it all.
That's
It
crazy.
was quite nice getting to actually
be
very good,
present.
very good. Is there anything you think could be improved?
No. Sorry. I
Favorite
couldn't
moment
think.
from another player then.
I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. Let me talk.
Jesus!
In general, I wasn't here for the solo run with Corin, but I with everything going on, I think it was generally a good run, and I enjoyed coming back and being here and everything. And I did like the whole. This is moving on to the next question, which is another player's bit. I did like the fucking bit that was happening at Gold Shorehold with the fucking bullshitting this king and this lion guy that I don't know and this fucking jester dude. He's not the jester. He's a bard. Is that what he is? He's also just a bard.
A royal lord.
Yes, he's a very silly bard.
Borderline no jester. I like that guy. I can't wait to meet him. He seems wholesome. And then what was the last question?
What are you looking forward to?
The last one is, what are you looking forward to?
I look forward to finally getting to try some of Hollow's goddamn cooking.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I get to choose who goes next. Sketch.
Oh wow, that's
You go
me.
next. Wow, that's you.
Sketch, I can already tell before you go. I'm willing to bet one of your is, man, I love playing someone who doesn't have a brain.
And you know what? Such a valid thing to say.
Hey,
every single time.
I gotta relish it while it lasts. Next week, I need to put my
gotta relish
brain
it while it
cells back
lasts.
on, which is gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Fine.
The
Smiles.
other thing I
Evil giggles?
enjoyed, just like having the parent spiral dynamic of these two. Perrin's an idiot. Spiral is just scheming, I think, rather than dumb of ass, but having a bit to get these two having a little dynamic together, get to know Spiral, very funny. Continue gaslighting Perrin. I Sketch approve of this. Favorite moment for another player. Cassius, welcome to the Yeeted by Winona Club.
That's great. I'm
So
so happy to
true.
be here.
Happy to have you here as well.
Yippee!
Thing that could be improved. Honestly, no notes since this was a Wii session by comparison, and not quite thing that could be improved. Just a thing that I think was good and cool. It was pretty well balanced between the two split parties. I think in terms of screen time and all that, and everyone getting a bit in the spotlight. So, yippee yay there. I think I'm looking forward to. Hey Holly, you should really talk to Perrin about his rock sometime. It'd be very funny.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Rocks.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? What?
What?
And
Who are you
also,
talking to? There's nobody
Perrin
there.
will be trying to drag you all to the Coliseum next time, probably. So let's have fun with that.
You could have done that during the whole day that we weren't there.
Yeah, well, like I can't do it without Farfig.
That's true.
He's there'nt.
He was taking
He's there, physically.
Buffett
about
does
all
not
there
need
is.
puny long rest.
Anyways,
Buffett needs long
for the
rest.
next person to answer questions,
I wonder who it could be.
Ray, you're up next.
Oh boy,
Damn
that's me. So hi everyone. My name's Ray.
Oh!
Boo!
Ew!
Get off the stage!
You
Throw the
suck!
tomato at you.
Throw it! No, God! Don't throw a tomato! Oh God!
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
Oh,
Crazy.
That was my tomato. That was mine.
Yeah, it was. I
Stop!
stole it.
Sorry.
I stole your tomato, Robin.
It's okay. I know where to put all these tomatoes.
Why do you guys love
Why are you
this?
flushing it down? So perfectly good
Anyway,
timing.
yeah, I'm not gonna answer all the questions. Although, like,
Ew.
fuck off
That's crazy.
with the tomatoes, not the toilet flushing. That's fine. Yeah.
Stupid ass bit.
Okay, I just want to say it was nice having some like less serious moments now that we've had some. I say serious, but it seems like a lot of our serious moments also get flashed with some nonsense in between.
And how?
But yeah, I feel like tonally this was a good episode. And yeah, I think the last person to go is
Sabella again.
Isabella again.
What is that noise?
What's that noise?
Anyway, go ahead, Corin.
Look at me.
Damn it, I thought you guys forgot it. Hold on, I need to send a text to my roommate real quick. I promise I will. I just need to text him.
Ow!
I'm sorry, I forgot that it's you.
That was fucked up. Stop! Stop! Stop with the Sasha whispering.
Hold on,
It's so
I do
upsetting.
actually need to send this this text message to my roommate because this is kind of important.
My ears.
I'm muting it. I don't care anymore.
Okay, so what I
Stop!
I can't concentrate right now. I'm so sorry.
I can't break his legs.
All right, all
Okay,
right. No soundboard for a minute.
Okay, so what I liked, honestly, it was a chill session. You know, after like the angst from what I read a bit. Oh, not read. I heard a bit, like especially from Cassie's part. Just like the decompressing session is really, really nice. I had a lot of fun. I like obviously it was fun to do my solo stuff as well. Favorite moment from another character. Just fucking Spiral messing with that like bar, just like him. It's like so funny. At one point, I loved how when they were like, you know, dealing with the books and then the gold, it felt like they had a like sword at each other's throat, but then Spiral had a longer sword and slit it. That's the best way to describe it.
Damn.
And what I'm looking forward to, honestly, field trip to the desert.
Field trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just have to say, I think I'm finally starting to get the feel for playing a Ma again. So I've been having a bit more fun because I don't know if you guys could tell I've been struggling. And sometimes I have this weird habit where I struggle playing a new character for first few sessions, and then I get the groove, and then I could start playing them
I
again.
think that's just
I think
called
that's just
learning your
valid.
character.
I think that yeah.
I think that's
Yeah, that's just called playing the game.
yeah.
So true. I'm normally a bit more quiet at the earlier sessions because I'm trying to get a feel for my character, and then once I get the feel for them, I start playing them a lot more. Obviously,
I feel like you've been missing being unhinged though.
I have, and I have two very unhinged characters coming out of the woodworks.
Next week, God, we're not gonna survive.
I smile. I think you could tell my unhinged plans were coming out today.
Yeah,
though, with the
like
weird,
I could
lightning.
feel.
I liked
Elia,
it. It was cool.
I could feel
Yeah.
Elia like banging in your soul, trying to come out this whole session.
To be fair, I just like that in general.
Yeah.
I look at my kit and I come up with really bizarre kits to solve situations.
I haven't killed a dog in over a week.
No, that's so mean.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you everyone for listening. And thank you to our sponsor, Raid Shadow.